exciting night or what? After how many years? I know, yay! I'm so excited. I'm Carla Vita. I am the chair of the East Central Regional Arts Board, and I want to thank all of you for coming today. If you are a Regional Arts Board member, I am looking through, I think most of them are in the front. If you could just wave your hand, hint, hint. I think they're in the front. If you see them, please thank them. A lot of these people put a lot of hours in to make this happen, and maybe we'll see them. This is the 35th Annual Image Art Show. Yay! Many of you know that after 2 years, we're back. We had this entire COVID that we were dealing with, so thank you that we were able to be back again. We want to let you know how this is funded. This event is funded through the McKnight Foundation, so if you know anybody on that foundation, please let them know. But this is also funded by the Arts and Heritage Show, which is coming from the taxes that each of you pays. So thank you all for investing in this and investing in arts in our region. I would like to have Kelly Maud, Carl Long, Terry Hero, and Katina Eklund come up front towards me, please. Kelly, Terry, Carl, Katina. These people make this stuff happen. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Katina. And then, of course, Kelly's in the corner, and thank you so much. We give them a big round of applause. I just want to let you guys know, if you weren't aware, they've been here for probably, 3 days straight making this work, so this is a big deal for all of us. I would like to say thank you to our musician, Tawny Van Vliet. Where'd she go? Thank you so much. That's awesome. And did our board members who are deciding to hide in the corner, if you could wave your hands. There's Matthew, there's Sarah, Roger is somewhere here, and so is Patricia. So thank you all. Oh, there we go, Pat. Thank you. We would also like to let everybody know, I'll probably go back to my thing, but if you are somebody who owns this adorable minion, we found it, let me know and you can get it back. I know if it was my children's, they want it really bad, so I will have it with me. So we'd also like to introduce to you Allison Holland. She's one of our Kanabec County Commissioners. She's also a dancer and one of our former grantees, so she will be coming up to say a few words. So if you guys can all give a warm applause to Ms. Holland.
Thank you very much. I feel incredibly honored to have been invited to say a few words tonight about the importance of art in our community. As a recently elected Kanabec County Commissioner, I'm happy to share that thanks to recent study, we know the economic impact of art and culture organizations, audiences, and artists here in Kanabec County alone account for $2 million annually. And in East Central Minnesota as a whole, that impact is over $20 million. It is also great to see that on average, creative workers here earn more than the average of all workers in our community. That is wonderful data. And I would guess this data has nothing to do with why you are here. And honestly, it's not the reason I would choose to come either. When I was in first grade, I wrote a poem. I don't remember if it was for an assignment or if it was just something that I did. I wrote a lot of things alone in my room at that age. But this time my teacher submitted my work to the Young Authors Conference and it was published. And I had an opportunity to go to my first conference. In first grade, I felt seen and connected in a new way. And this was just one of the many powerful experiences I have had in and out of school to foster my interest in the arts and develop lifelong skills and opportunities to be in community with others. And I hope you've had a lot of those teachers and those moments also. In my winding career, the arts have played an integral role in helping me find my way professionally. And through various opportunities, my skills in the arts gave me very unique opportunities to boost somewhat unrelated job skills in a way that propelled me into my next professional role, sometimes in the arts and sometimes not. But more importantly, it is through the arts that I have felt most connected to myself and to others. This is a difficult time in our world, and mental health is a challenge for almost everyone from time to time. And for me, and I suspect most of you, the arts are grounding and hugely beneficial to my health. And I say this as somebody who loves fruits and vegetables, but like eating fruits and vegetables, I feel so much better when I make time to engage in the arts. Whether it's listening to music when I make dinner, taking a dance class, reading, writing, or attending an event like this, it isn't just fun, it's necessary. While I am deeply grateful for the income I've earned through the arts and for the household income and economic, the income I've earned through the arts and the economic impact, household income, and government revenue generation the arts bring to our area, I am even more thankful for how the arts help us to come alive, to stay alive, and to come together. Thank you for your commitment to the arts and to our community.
Thank you, Allison. That was awesome. Thank you. So now I'd like to introduce the two people who I think had the hardest job at all today. You guys know it. I would like to introduce Johnathan Thunder and Bethany Whitehead. They are going to announce the awards. Thank you both. And I'm going to step down. Oh, you get to keep it around.
This is always such an amazing show to come and observe. I've been honored to be a part of Image for a couple of times in the past, and it's just so impressive to see the turnout and excitement and the great talent in this room. It is, as Carla said, it's a really, really hard job when we're looking at all of the work. Johnathan.
Sure. Can anybody hear me? Bonjour, my name is Johnathan Thunder. I'm a guest from Duluth, Minnesota. It's really nice to be here in Mora and see all of the great work. All of the faces, these large art gatherings are always a blessing when I see them nowadays. So great to be here.
I'm sure everybody who has had a chance to look at the show and see which of the artworks have received ribbons wonder why, or question some of our choices, or wonder why yours weren't picked. And it's such a subjective process to be a judge, and it's very difficult, and we work together. We convinced each other of some of them, and others we were on total agreement for. So it doesn't mean that those who are not getting awards today did not do incredible work. What I look for personally when I'm looking at works is, I look at a lot of art. I've been in the arts for 25 years now. I curate exhibitions, I go to exhibitions, I talk to artists, I work with artists all the time. I love finding that spark of an artwork that makes me see things differently than I've ever seen it before. And today there were a number of these moments for me that I just was transformed and brought joy and smiles and just a new way of looking. So thank you to those who did that for me today. Should we start with the winners? Tina's going to present the merits, and we're just going to say a few things about why we selected the award winner. This piece by Don Semmelheck, I especially I loved, you can't necessarily see in the image on the screen, so spend time looking at it on the wall. There's a row of copper that outlines it, and that copper just gives it this great life and energy to the piece, and the composition and the colors just are wonderful to me. I do have checks which go along with each of these awards, so if the artist who is being presented up here is in the room, you can come up here and I will hand you your award and your check for that. Is Don here tonight? Are you done? There you go. Congratulations.
Congrats. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, sure. congratulations to Ryan Proschel, if I said that correctly. I really enjoyed this piece. It's so clean and defined that it just jumps right off the wall. And we definitely had to give it recognition based on how well it's put together. So congratulations, Ryan. If you'd like to come up, if you're present, grab your
Ryan here tonight. Could probably both talk about this one. This one's the real. I have never seen a blowtorch telephone before. And if you haven't checked out this piece, it's very unique. It's on a table back here. It's a 3D piece. I think that what we were both talking about was just like the questions that this piece brought up. There's a lot of urgency in it. There's a lot of reflection. I don't know how much meaning the artist meant to bring, but just the conversation and the shapes and the what came out of this melting of a telephone was just very intriguing and left me wanting more. And so I'm not sure if Ed is here tonight, but I'd love to talk to Ed more about the piece too afterwards. Is Ed here? This was a piece I was really drawn to. I don't know if you can tell from the image on the wall, the piece itself is about the size of a postcard, and the details and the craftsmanship that went into this small piece that tells so much of a story and has so much texture, it is really beautiful. So congratulations, Carla.
Congratulations to Rachel Carlson on this beautiful painting. We had a lot to say about it. The kind of the execution of it, the colors, the intensity spoke to both of us. So great work, Rachel. If you're here, come up and get your award. I'll talk about this one as well. Congratulations, Claudia Hansen, on this beautiful painting. The work spoke to me as someone who I work as a visual artist, and the intuitive and process-oriented construction of it was something that I truly appreciated. So we had to definitely give it a nod.
Claudia? This piece by Carrie Lampert was one that I was really drawn to. I love the colors of this piece so much. The transition from the yellows to the browns really just had so much vibrancy to it, and we're just leaping off the work of art, and I just really appreciated the landscape and the colors that were rendered in a really unique way. So congratulations to Carrie.
Congratulations, Joyce Wilking. This was a piece that I definitely appreciated, and I insisted that we make a nod to this for probably just some personal preference. I'm a big fan of the birch bark trees, being a native Minnesotan, and after my partner wrote a book about chickadees, I have definitely been paying more attention to their behavior. So the piece just jumped off the wall for me, and we had to give it a little respect.
This photograph by Dale Hawkins, I really loved, especially how it was presented on framed. I really liked the composition and how it is just pushing at the edges of the work of art. I like the color definition, and the shapes here are really lovely. So congratulations, Dale. And this merit award goes to Natalie Patera for the large, beautiful vessel here that has just wonderful colors, wonderful texture, and the scale of it is just wonderful and impressive, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Next, we move on to the Excellence Awards, and we have 10 of these that we have awarded this evening.
Congratulations, Victoria Freiberg. This piece was one that I wanted to select for the Excellence Awards. I've had some experience pulling over on the side of the highway and photographing these old skeletons, and I can tell you, it's always an adventure. I've been nearly fallen through a floor exploring one of these, and I had a bear pop out of a hole underneath the porch of one of these. So I had to give some respect to the person who goes around taking pictures of these things, because I know it's you know, it's definitely, it takes an eye for this kind of work. So congratulations.
This piece by Mandy Utecht was one that I was initially drawn to. I just love the layers. If you haven't taken a look, this piece is very small, but it has, the B is rendered through a number of glass pieces that are stacked together there. And then with the lovely leather pieces that are holding it together, it was just a piece that brought some joy to me, and just a really unique way of looking at something as common as a B. So. This is a piece that we both liked. It was really,
Yeah, I guess I'll just say why I liked it. I wasn't really aware of artwork that recycles plastic and stuff like that until I was working with an artist out of Minneapolis who that's his whole statement, and he kind of educated me about this work. So when we just started to discuss this work, you know, it just kind of grew to be really beautiful and relevant, and coming from, you know, like a place that's necessary right now. So my vote was for sure to give it some, you know, give it a nod and give it an award.
I especially love the Trivial Pursuit pieces that are built in there too. It is another piece that brought me a lot of joy. Every time you look at it, there's new layers and fun things. So congratulations, Tom.
I have to apologize to Val Rabo, but it goes to show how the quality of artwork. When I hung this piece, I hung it upside down. It is correct now. It got fixed. I just found this story out. So I'm sorry, Val.
That's okay. I mean, I think it's a win-win.
Yeah, it worked good the other way too. So.
We'll still let the awards take over.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Gary Carlson's assemblage piece is just an incredible, is Gary here? Yes. You are so amazing at balance and making things look probably a billion times easier than it actually is. Your assemblage pieces, you use line and color and shape and all of this, and it always has perfect balance. I really, really love this piece and other work I've seen of yours. So you're excellent at what you do. Keep doing it.
Sure. Congratulations, Leah Kerr. If I said that right. Kerr? Oh, thank you. So this piece spoke to both of us, and I think what I saw and what I was impressed by was the body of work that lives inside of this piece. And when artists work in a series, it's something that they strive to create in their, you know, professional kind of like gallery career days. So to see this work I was really stricken by how clever it was, how beautiful it was, and then to find out that the young artist that created it was sort of new in their career, if that's the right artist I was thinking about. But yeah, that's kind of what we thought about it, and then the consistent theme with the small children next to the large structures is very, very endearing.
Is Leah here tonight? Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I'll talk about this one. I thought that this work spoke to me because the work that I produce often veers into the dramatic, the noir, being a fan of noir films. And when I saw this piece and I saw how well it was done, the frame for it, if anybody wants to take a look at the frame is really creative. I just knew that we had to give it some respect, and it's it's the way that the art, the way that the fine art world works. It's refreshing to see somebody brave enough to submit something like this, because I have experience pushing boundaries with my work in the fine art world, and I just really wanted to show some respect to this artist. So, congratulations, Mike Manasco, on the Excellence Award. If you're here tonight, please come up and